BB40 back with another video here, and this time this is going to be part 2 of Zombie Rush, the new tracking AI glitches. This one I'm going to show you how you can maybe survive longer, say like you're one of the last 1 or 2 players standing and all the zombies are coming after you. You need a place to get away from them, and what I'm going to show here and suggest is that you simply back yourself into a nice corner, preferably a sharp 90-degree corner, where you can just jump on top of the zombies. Build yourself a zombie fountain, get on top of them, and once you do that and you get yourself pinned at the top, as high as you can possibly go, the zombies will stop hitting you. They just kind of like sit there and vibrate. They kind of just freak out because you're pinning yourself up against the roof of the map, the ceiling of the map, and it just kind of freaks out the AI system, the tracking system, so where the zombies can't even hit you anymore. And I'll show you that in several different maps here. This one here is the old biolab. And I kept this one in here. It wasn't really the best example of what I was talking about, but it worked okay. But what I wanted to show, which is kind of cool, if you can get yourself on top of a zombie fountain in this map, you can look all over the map, which is kind of neat. So you see that here in a little bit when I get to, I'm going to shift over to the corner, to my right a little bit here. Your right, actually my left, because I'm facing you. So I'm going to work my way over here a little more to the left and find myself a position here where I can just jump on top of the zombies. It took me a few tries to find the right spot that worked well. Yeah, up in here seems to be the best spot here, up in this corner. It's still not the greatest. It's not a nice, 90-degree angle, or even a lower, smaller angle than that would be even better. If you can get yourself tucked into a nice little corner, it helps a lot more to stabilize the zombie fountain and to keep you pinned in that corner. So you see here in a few minutes I'm going to get these zombies to come in. They're going to get a whole bunch of them in here. I'm just going to stop shooting. I'm just going to let them come and get underneath me. I'm just going to try to jump on top of them and build myself a zombie fountain. So I'm going to also cover, I'm going to go into Flipside. I got a good example in Flipside, a couple examples actually. Then we're going to go to the Volcano lab and the facility. I found some good spots at each of these maps where you can find yourself a nice little corner to make a stand and jump on top of the zombies to where you can get yourself pinned up at the ceiling, up at the roof of the map, and be safe. The zombies just can't hit you. And it's kind of tricky. And what I'm doing here, I zoomed in the first person, and I am just holding the S key, the backup. I'm just backing myself into the wall, just constantly pushing myself into the corner. Because you want to try to keep the zombies from getting between you and the wall. You want to keep them in front of you. Because if they get between you and the wall, they could push you off the wall and knock you off the fountain. And if that happens, what you got to do is take a few steps away and then turn back around and start jumping again. You got to get yourself out of that cluster of zombies, and then restart start jumping all over again. Go back into the corner and start jumping. You got to get the zombies underneath you, and any zombies that happen to manage to get on top of you, you got to shoot those because they're just holding you down. You want to shoot any of them to get on top of you. Now I'm not really showing that much here in this particular map. I just want to show you. I'm going to get this fountain going here. I'm not shooting anymore. More zombies are coming in. I just want to see how big of a fountain I could build here. And some of them were getting close. I wanted to kill those. I also want to shoot the brutes. See, I'm getting all the way up now. This guy here is just pushing me all the way up. And the other one's underneath him are pushing him up. So any ones that gets in front of me, so now I'm stuck. I was just about pinned to the ceiling now. And taking a look around the map, which is kind of cool. Get to see the whole map from the aerial view. So these zombies that get in front of me, I don't want them in front of me because they could hit me. And I'm not quite getting pinned up into the ceiling yet. I'm not quite at the roof yet. That's as far as I went in this particular map, as high as I could go. I had a friend join me here. Adorably Me came in and kind of disrupted my fountain. So we played with her for a while. we got to chat for a little bit, but then I went. Then we ended the game. It was really late at night. Had to get to bed. So now I'm going to show you Flipside. And I went to a couple places here that seemed to be okay. First, I wanted to try inside the building because I know obviously it has a roof. It has a ceiling. You can only jump so high. So I headed to this corner first because it's the only good right angle I could think of. Flipside has a lot of curves in it. Most of the corners are curved, and that just makes it very, very difficult to stay on top of a zombie fountain because you keep bouncing back and forth. You want a nice right angle because the walls help to keep you pinned in the corner. And that was a wraith brute there. I was trying to kill him because I know he would definitely kill me if he got close to me. And I guess I got him in there. I didn't see the numbers, the points pop up. I don't know how many points I got for killing him. But it's also, well, it's just a blue, it's not a diamond. I'm trying to think of the name of the blue. Amethyst? No. Sapphire. You got your rubies, you got your emeralds, which are green, rubies are red. Sapphires, I think, are the blue ones here. Yeah, it's a sapphire. I can kind of see the name there. So I'll get myself up here. It's working out okay. I've almost got there they go. They're starting to vibrate now. That means I got you pinned right up on the roof. And when they start doing that, they can't hit you anymore. When they start freaking out and vibrating, it just... So if you get knocked off the fountain, just try to get out of there, back away, and then jump back in there after the zombies get out of there, and jump back in and get on top of the zombies again. So that's kind of the key, is keep the zombies from getting between you and the wall, and shoot any zombies that get above you. See, now I'm starting to get pinned really good. Starting to vibrate. When you hit that ceiling, everything just starts to vibrate, and they just kind of, they can't hit you anymore when they're freaking out like that. And you see, I'm only when the fountain drops a little bit, I may take a hit or two. But when you get yourself pinned at the very top, and I'll show you that here shortly. I'm going to go over to another corner, and it worked out really good, and you see exactly what I mean. I'm going to run around. I'm going to leave this stack here because it wasn't quite doing what I wanted it to do. I first figured this out in the facility map, and that's going to be actually the last part of this video. At the very end of this video, I go to the facility and I show you how well it worked there. So I'm just going to run outside. I remember this other corner over here. I tried a lot of different places, and like I said, there's a lot of curved corners in this, and you can't do it on a curved corner. You just keep falling off the sides. So this is a nice, sharp 90-degree corner right here that worked out pretty good in this map. So now I'm going first person for now, but I'm going to switch back over to third person so you can see the whole thing. You see now? I'm pinned at the top, and look at, they're all vibrating and bouncing all over, and they just can't hit me. They can't hit me anymore because the tracking AI just kind of screws things up. I'm just all pinned in a cluster up here, and I'm not taking any hits. Even though the zombies are all around me, look like I'm being swamped by zombies, they're not hitting me because I'm pinned at the very top, and they're just kind of like freaking out because they can't. They want to keep pushing up, and you can't push up anymore because we hit the ceiling. You can see how they're all just, vibrating, and even though that guy's right on me, you can see him right on me. It looks like he's hitting me. I'm not taking any hits at all. Look at how they just gather all around, but they don't hit me. They can't hit me at all for some reason. And that's the key to this particular strategy here, is if you can get yourself pinned at the top of a zombie fountain, up in the ceiling, up on the roof somewhere, you won't take any hits. See, I'm doing this pretty good right now. I just got to try to keep the zombies from getting between me and the wall, because if they do, then they'll push me off. And you see, there's no hits. I'm not taking any hits. It looks like they're just right on me, just hitting the heck out of me, but they're not draining my health. They're not hitting me that way. So this is the trick, if you could do it. Like I said, if you're by yourself in a map, with this new tracking system, the zombies, all of them home in on you. And they go around walls, they go up and down stairs, they'll go anywhere they can. They can bypass any obstacles to get to you. So you'll be swamped very quickly if you can't find yourself a place to hide or a place to stay safe. And this is just a suggestion for staying safe. Try to build yourself a zombie fountain in a corner. And you see that they are again all around me. Just bouncing and vibrating all around, but they're not hitting me. This tracking system that they have now, this is how it works. It just... Oh. It just knocked me out that time. So this is the technique I suggest. Besides the other one, if you watch my other video, you'll see that I found the different maps that have railings in them. I found out that Leandri, space station, space ship, and Space Knox, and the cave, these different maps that have an area that has a railing, you can get on top of the railing, and it also kind of throws off the zombie tracking. And you can use it to your advantage. So this is it, and it's kind of cool. I wish they would open up the maps so you can run around in the streets out there and run around the side of the buildings. You know, like the cemetery. There's so much more they could do to make the games even more fun, even more enjoyable to play by opening them up a little bit more. I mean, they built all this, so you can see this, pretty much built a whole city here, but then they don't use it. It's just for looks. But it'd be fun to be able to run around in the city or even inside some of the buildings. This new tracking system, it shouldn't be a problem because they could follow you anywhere. They could find you anywhere. I mean, this is very similar to the one that they came out with in Easter 2021, but that Easter one was really screwed up. But it looks like they made a lot of improvements in this tracking system. It's much better this time around. Now it's more like all the other zombie games. You know, this is a lot more like Michael Zombies or MMC Zombies. Or some of the others like Project Lazarus, so those remain. So now I'm going to Volcano Lab. I tried a couple different corners, and I decided this corner over here is the one I like the best. And you see, because the ceiling's not very high, it doesn't take long to get pushed up, and the zombies kind of lose their tracking and don't hit you. But what I was doing here was I would use this to my advantage when I got overwhelmed, when I had too many zombies to shoot, and I couldn't shoot them all. I would just start jumping in the corner until I could shoot them all and kill them all. And when I finally got them all under control, I would just stay on the floor and shoot any zombies coming at me. And when there was too many of them, you just start jumping again. You'll see this in a minute. Once I get these guys under control and I kill all the ones that are around me. See, now just pin me to the ceiling there for a minute. Or a second, I should say. It wasn't very long. So I'm going to take out this last guy if I can. Oh, there's another one coming there. So I'll show you here in a second. What I'm going to do is just kill all these guys. And then I'm going to try to see if I could stand my ground here in the corner and kill any ones that are coming at me. And all I do is just this. When I get too many coming and I can't kill them all, I'll just start jumping on top of them. And I'll kill them as I'm jumping. And this is the only thing, too, that can really ruin your day and doing this strategy is those damn combustibles, the exploding zombies. You can't avoid taking damage from them if you're doing this zombie fountain technique. See, I got a lot of them coming at me and just start jumping. I don't let them just pin me in the corner. I jump on top of them, and that protects me. It keeps a lot of them from being able to hit me. So there we go again. I get overwhelmed, just start jumping. Just get on top of them. You see I'm taking very, very few hits. this little strategy here is working out pretty good. If I could eventually kill them all underneath me again, I'll just stay on the bottom and shoot them as they're coming at me. Get this last one. There we go. So as long as you can keep them under control, you can stay on the ground. You don't have to worry about jumping. But when they get too close, you get too many of them, you just jump. Get on top of them. Almost ready to jump again. Nope. I'm doing good. I'm managing to hold my ground here this time a little bit longer. I might do better if I was using my staff, but the staff might end up getting stuck up in the ceiling and it might not work. So now I got a bunch of them again. Just start jumping again. Just get on top of them. Get a lot of headshots this way. So next I'm going to go into the facility, and like I said, this is actually the first map where I discovered this little technique that you could take advantage of in this new zombie tracking. I don't know if it actually worked with the old one or not. I never really tried it with the old zombie tracking. I made some zombie fountains before, but I never thought of getting myself pinned on the ceiling where it would throw off the tracking and keep the zombies from hitting me. Now this wall here might actually work out pretty good with a few players on it. You can see how the zombies are kind of getting a little confused. Some of them are jumping up. All you do is kill the ones that jump up on top of it. And the other ones down below you don't have to really worry about because they can't hit you until they get up on top of the wall. But I'm going to run off here and head over to a corner that worked the best for me in this map. And this map, because it has so many walls, buildings, you know, and it's pretty large, it's always been a slow map. It's always taken a long time to kill enough zombies to go on to the next wave. The waves usually went kind of slow in this map. But now with the zombies tracking better, the waves will go a little quicker. But if you do this little technique I'm going to show you here shortly, where you pin yourself in a corner, the zombie's still being pinned in a corner and being up on a zombie wave, a zombie fountain, it tends to throw off a lot of the other zombies and they have a hard time finding you. So it does tend to slow down the waves again, and the waves seem to take a long time. So, but you see here in a minute or two, you'll see how I end up getting myself pinned nicely up here in the ceiling, and the zombies are just, you know, just vibrating and freaking out, and they can't hit me. So again, I got myself in a bad spot here. I need to kill the ones up above me, and I need to keep the ones from getting between me and the wall. And now I got myself in the right spot. You see I'm tucked nicely against the side there, and the zombies are all just, they can't hit me now. See, I'm not taking any hits up here, but I can sit here and not have to worry about getting hit myself. And I can even shoot the ones on the other side. Even though there's a visible wall there, the visible wall does not block your bullets. You can shoot through these invisible walls. It's kind of neat. You can, if you get up on the top of the wall on this map like this, you can see all around outside. You can see the water that they put there. And on the other side, the other corner, they used to have the old, you can see a building off in the distance, which was the old lobby where we'd wait to enter a game. So anyway, this is the other thing that I found about this new zombie tracking that you could take advantage of and live a little longer in the game. Besides, if you're in a map with railings, just use those railings to your advantage. In maps like this where you don't have any railings and you get overwhelmed, just back yourself into a corner and jump. Get on top of the zombies and shoot them from up above. And you see it works pretty well. The zombies just, once you get pinned up on the top, they just can't hit you. So anyway, hope you like this little video. Hope it helps you live a little longer, enjoy the game a little more. And give some of these techniques a try. Let me know how you do with them if you want to in the comments. I appreciate you checking out the videos, and I'll try to come up with some more content, do some more videos, and catch me in the next one. Appreciate it. I got myself fixed there really nice right now. The zombies just pinned me right up there. So anyway, thanks again for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, I appreciate that. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I've been doing that with anybody that I come across. I see videos that I like, I just subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out the other YouTubers, helps everybody out there. So thanks again for watching. Catch me in the next one. Bye.